Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can use AI to build a massive advantage in your career or business. And we're pulling insights from top entrepreneurs like Dan Martell and Davey Fogarty. Let's dive right in.
So here's the big idea. AI is the great equalizer. Seriously, it doesn't matter if you have a decade of experience or if you're just getting started. A huge shift like this one just resets the whole game board. A 17-year-old can be just as powerful as a seasoned pro because the old rulebook, it's just been tossed out the window.
That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? And that's exactly what this explainer is all about, giving you the framework to answer it. And here's a hint. It has very little to do with being a coding genius and everything to do with a new way of thinking.
All right, first things first. You have to remember AI is just a tool. It's like a really, really powerful hammer. But a hammer is totally useless if you don't have a nail to hit. So your first job, it's to find that nail. A real, valuable problem that people are desperate to solve.
Now, this might sound a little strange, but stick with me. Forget your grand business plans for a second. Just think, what do you do when you're supposed to be working? What YouTube channels do you watch? What do you scroll through just for fun? That's where your secret advantage is hiding, because you'll put in the work without it ever feeling like work.
And the method here is so simple it's almost funny. Step 1, figure out that thing you do for free anyway. Step 2, go find people or businesses who are already making a living in that space. And step 3, just ask them. Send an email, make a call, and just say, hey, what's your biggest headache right now? Where are you getting stuck? You'd be amazed how many businesses are willing to pay someone to fix their problem.
And does this work? Oh yeah. Dan Martell's 12-year-old son literally tried this. He just picked up the phone, called a business he was interested in, asked them about their problems, and pitched a quick solution. He made $600 that same afternoon, just by taking action.
Now, it turns out most business problems fall into one of three buckets. You can help them get more attention using AI to create awesome content, you can help them save time by building smart automations, or you can solve their specific problems by building little tools. Your natural procrastination habit probably points you toward one of these three.
Okay, so you've found a problem. Awesome. Now it's time to build the solution. But here's the thing. In the age of AI, how you build is just as critical as what you build, and it all comes down to one word: speed.
See, in the old days, you'd spend months, maybe even years, perfecting this one big idea, and you just cross your fingers and hope it worked. Luck was a huge part of the equation. The new way? You use AI to test 10 different ideas in the time it used to take to build one. Volume is your new superpower. It basically makes luck irrelevant.
I mean, just think about it. If you're a copywriter, instead of spending a day on one ad, you can now generate 10 different versions, 10 different angles. Yeah, some of them are going to fail, for sure. But a few of them, they're going to be absolute winners. Your speed of iteration becomes your ultimate competitive advantage.
Now, to really level this up, you have to think beyond just a single prompt. This is where something called agentic AI comes into play. It sounds fancy, but the idea is simple. Instead of giving the AI one big, complex job, you break that job down into smaller pieces, and you treat the AI like it's a team of specialists.
For example, to write that ad, you'd have one AI agent that's just a research nerd. Its only job is to dig up customer data. You'd have another story agent that reads all the reviews to find amazing stories. Then you have a metaphor agent and a structure agent. You get the idea. By breaking the task down like this, the final product is so much better than what you'd get from one generic prompt.
All right, you found a problem, and you're building solutions at an incredible pace. What's next? Well, now you have to create systems that can actually last. And that means blending all this amazing AI with a timeless ingredient, the human touch.
Think about how most companies operate. They just watch users from a distance, looking at them as data points on a dashboard. But imagine this. What if a new user signs up for your service, and you just picked up the phone and called them? That one simple human connection builds insane loyalty and gives you the best feedback you could ever ask for.
And that's the whole philosophy right there. It's not about letting AI replace the things that make us human. It's about using it to scale the things that have always worked in business: personal service, real conversations, genuine connection. Technology should just be a layer on top of those timeless principles.
So how do you actually do this? You follow the manual first principle. Step 1, you do the task yourself. That's how you learn the process inside and out, and more importantly, you start collecting data. Then step 2, you hire a person to help you, and together you refine the system. And only then, as the last step, do you bring in AI. You train it on all that real-world data to assist the human, not replace it.
And this right here, this is the real long-term play. Every single customer interaction you have is data.
Every conversation, every support ticket, it's all fuel for your own custom AI down the line. There's this company, Lumi, that used all their customer data to let an AI find brand new markets for their composter. Your data is your future advantage. It's your moat.
Okay, all of this, it brings us to the final and honestly the most important piece of the entire puzzle. It's a fundamental shift in how you need to see yourself in this new world.
The world is basically splitting into two kinds of people right now. There are the doers. These are the folks who just follow instructions and complete tasks. The problem is, those jobs are being automated fast. Then there's the director. The director doesn't just process tasks, they're accountable for the creative vision. They guide the concept. That skill, that's irreplaceable.
So, what does it actually take to be a director? Well, it all boils down to three deeply human skills that AI can help with, sure, but it can never replicate: vision, taste, and care.
First step is vision. This is the ability to see something in your mind that doesn't exist yet and to describe it so clearly that other people and the AI can help you bring it to life. It's the creative spark that starts everything.
Second, you've got taste. AI can spit out 1,000 different options, but taste is that human discernment to know which one is actually good, which one is excellent. And you develop taste by putting in the reps, by exposing yourself to the best of the best in your field.
And finally, care. This one might be the most powerful of all. This is your ultimate defensible skill. Because AI can't care. It has no heart. But people will follow a leader to the ends of the earth if they know that person genuinely cares. About the mission, about the work, and about them. That is the one thing that will never be disrupted.
So at the end of the day, this incredible tool is in your hands. It has the power of nuclear energy. It can light up a city, or it can level it. The only question that really matters now is, what will you, as the director, choose to build?